This is the weekend edition. Good through Sunday, February 19th, 2016. My name's D7. I'll be your host the next few minutes. And wouldn't you believe it, my big beast of a trading computer. 64 gigs of RAM, one of my many memory strips, bars, whatever you want to call them, memory sticks, is faulty. And it's back in the shop. And I'm doing this from my laptop, my trading laptop, which I usually only do when I'm traveling. However, I will be trading with this next week. Actually, if you want to do something uber crazy, join me on Thursday and Friday. We got some guys showing up to trade with me, to learn from me for 2 days. And Thursday and Friday is coming up week, and they're doing that live. There's somebody else, Carrie, is going to be joining us, but at a different time. And we're going to be doing that next month. She's a beginner trader. If you want to perhaps join in with her, if you're a beginner trader, and we want to do this online, I don't know. We might be. I think we're doing it online. Let me know. Contact Keisha at groktrade.com for any of those interests. All right. We're going to be looking at weekly and monthly charts. Why? Because those are very important right now. The S&P 500 weekly chart, we're at resistance, guys. At resistance. Diamonds. Nearing resistance. And we're in a big rising wedge. Not confirmed with the MACD, though. Because of that, not overly scared with this rally to the upside. But nonetheless, still rising wedge, and those are more bearish than they are bullish. NASDAQ. Blue skies up ahead. Look at this. For the weeks here, we've been up almost 2 months in a row. And as far as the weeks are concerned, consecutive weeks in a row, that's really, really strong. Heading higher, we do have some area to go yet. Small caps, right at resistance, right at that. No good. I'm going to tweak this line ever so slightly. Oh, man, guys. Next week, this is so important, guys. Next week, I could see it initially going bullish on Tuesday. Remember, this is a 3-day weekend. A lot of you guys are watching this video. 3-day weekend, President's Day on Monday. Tuesday, I can see it being bullish, but if it comes back on on Tuesday or Wednesday bearish, this is big time trouble, guys. Remember, this is a weekly chart. This could be big time trouble at resistance and all these from what I'm showing you here. If I go to the banks weekly, look at this. We could go a little bullish here until we hit resistance. If I go to financials, a lot of upside potential here. Financials, a lot of upside potential. But it's a rising wedge with a confirmed bearish divergence on the MACD. No good at all. US dollar rising wedge at support, bouncing. I now on the week have a buy on the US dollar. That could change if we were to drop below the red line, but we closed above the 20-week moving average. That triggered a buy signal on the US dollar. That is no good for commodities going into the future if this buy stays true, and no crude oil, silver, gold, everything else will suffer. Stocks will suffer. Crude oil, speaking of that, we are set to go bullish. Big triangle, high base. Look for the weekly chart on crude oil to go bullish. However, we're still within the confines of two trend lines. This could drop, but this is setting up to go bullish on the weekly chart. And let's look at these guys. Gold weekly. Called it a buy. I put a second buy on it. Though we had a buy, sell, then immediate change buy. And then boom, through resistance. I stay with my buy on gold. Same for silver. Silver, I have a buy. Up, boom, breaking through resistance. I foresee this. It needs a rest now. It's been a lot of consecutive weeks in a row. It needs to do a base, maybe a slight pullback before a entry would be advised, even though I'm education only, can't advise. VIX, this is the ETF on the VIX. Take a look at this weekly chart. If I go to the VIX index, I'll show you something interesting. Oh, what happened to my lines? I'm missing lines. My lines disappeared. Lines disappeared. Anyway, we're at a big time support level. Actually, I think we're going to see these on the monthly. I think the monthly is going to show us this. So let's transfer over to the monthly charts to show you what we're seeing here in the markets. If I go here to the monthly, let's go to the spider first. And if this coming up Thursday and Friday, you want to hang out with me in Indianapolis. Excuse me. In Indianapolis, I'm going to pay for your flight if you're from the lower 48 here in the United States. And I'll put you up in a nice little hotel. And we're going to spend the most educational 2 days you've ever had in your life. It'll help you make a ton of money out there in the markets. And here's the monthly. Lot of upside potential on the spider. A lot of upside potential. These are dynamic candlesticks. Now here is problem for the diamonds. We busted through, but here's the problem. If we do come back, we're going to be right at resistance. Dynamic candlestick, if it comes back and goes static below this blue line, we're at major resistance. NASDAQ, we do have upside resistance coming right up there. Small caps. Here's another problem area. Up, boom, through resistance. However, if we come back down before the end of February, closing below this blue line, we're at major resistance, and we will crash and burn going into the spring and summer of this year. So this month is so important, how we close the month. If you're still listening to this video, don't know how many minutes we're in. I'm on my laptop, so I don't see any of my numbers. If you're still listening to this, you've done yourself a huge favor, because I'm building a case for you. If February ends on a bearish note, with the closes happening below the blue lines that I've been showing you, woe to this market. We will be in trouble. Banks monthly, let's go there. Up and away, looking rock solid. Banks looking great. Financials, up and away. Awesome run. Volume drying up, though, on this pop to the upside. US dollar monthly, rising wedge. Big time problem with this. We're starting to drop. This thing looks like we could start to drop big time. If the US dollar breaks down, that's going to be great for stocks and commodities, guys. Crude oil, drop. We should have had a breakout with this falling wedge breakout. Did not happen. Now all we have is a nasty little bear flag. Bear flag. I'm looking for crude oil in the monthly to drop lower. Gold monthly chart. Big falling wedge. Big falling wedge. Higher swing low. Pinching pattern. I have a buy on it on the monthly from last month. We continue higher. We do have resistance coming up. Silver, boom, trying to break through a lot of resistance. If February can keep staying bullish and get through all this resistance, my buy will be a buy times 10 on the monthly. This is great news for silver and gold. The VXX, this is where all my lines are. Oops. Oh man, this thing has just bled down to nothing. So I have to do this. But look at this. This is the VIX Fear ETF. Do you see how it's rolling up? I foresee this popping sometime at some point. And if this thing pops, it's going to pop like this or this. It's going to be a nasty drop in the markets. Nasty drop. That's what I'm foreseeing. If I go to the VIX index, here's the support line I was talking about. Look at this. We're at a major area of support on VIX. So if we pop up, I will put a buy on that, and that means the markets will be dropping, crashing, and burning. Maybe you don't know who I am. I'm D7. Been doing trading videos since 2004. I am the first person in the entire world to originate, to publish, produce daily trading videos. They got wildly popular over at in the United Kingdom at a website called Trade to Win. The owner there, Sharky, his name's Paul. A shout out to him. Believe it or not, those guys gave me my start. If any of you guys happen to know Sharky, tell him D7 says hello. I was known as Des44 on the forums there. That goes way back. Well, I have been with Rich Dad Poor Dad, teaching as their stock mentor. Did that for several years. Last year I was with them. I was Mentor of the Year. I had a website go #1 on Google, and now I'm a competitor. I give people education, the best education. I don't say that lightly. I took what I felt like was the best information to help people develop the fastest, and I made my own curriculum, one that I think is superior to my competitors. And I think that we have the reviews online, social proof that proves that. Go to Facebook, you can look at our reviews. We have a 4.8. Thank you for all those who do reviews on our services that we provide. If you want to hang out with me, I've not done this. It's the first time in my life I've ever offered this. If you want to hang out with me, the owner of Grok Trade, for 2 days, where I'm going to pour into you my information education. It's going to cost you about as much as a nice trading computer. That education you'll take with you forever. It's a return on investment. So, I'm not speaking to all of you. If that amount doesn't scare you, you know it's a deal. You're getting your education and your airline and your hotel taken care of. It's a VIP experience. And I'm not sure I'll ever do this again. This is a one-time opportunity. So you have a few days to make a decision. This is kind of do it or use it or lose it. This is it. Anyway, if you like it, Catch you guys later.